Hi there, TheNamesNiko, and welcome back to my playthrough of the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of an Erdtree. So in the last episode, we finally actually got farther. We did we do any boss? We did some bosses, of course, but I mean, like, I'm trying to remember. Did we do some main bosses last episode? Honestly, I don't remember. Maybe we did. Oh, oh yeah, I think we did the centipede monster out here, the Church of the Bud, the last episode, I think. This episode, we're going to explore this area, and my understanding this area is not that big. And then we're going to kill Mesmer. You're like, oh, who's Mesmer? We haven't seen him yet. It's been talked about so much in the game. If you haven't been paying attention to the game and you don't know who Mesmer is, I highly recommend you go back and watch a couple of the earlier videos. He's talked about so much. I literally just missed him, apparently. He's back down in the Shadow Keep on floor 7. But before we do, we're gonna go to this area. And before we do that, normally I don't change my armor, but because I got spoiled a little bit for this, unfortunately. There's a guy here that if he sees you, he insta-kills you. So what I need to do is I'm gonna put on the stealth armor that I used during the section of the winter village or whatever, the snow village. I just gotta find it. It's the... I don't think it's the Black Knight armor, is it? No, because that's Servants of Mesmer. Here it is, the Black Knight armor. So if you don't know why I chose this armor, if you hear like right now we're running around, it makes no noise. So, but it's okay if we die, like I don't have any runes or anything. But this will let us sneak by this bozo without him hearing us. So we're gonna head this way. I don't see him yet at all. Hi. Anyways, we have things to do, stealthness to be. That's not the guy who will insta-kill us, by the way. It's a different guy. You will know it when we see him. Oh yeah, also I didn't realize, but apparently it's the reason why our horse got off. I thought I killed it, but no, apparently it just made it. Uh, There's the map, by the way. Also, we didn't see the dude. My understanding, he was supposed to be like around here, but maybe he's like down here. Okay. Map of the Abyss. There's a abandoned church here and a site of grace. Yeah, we'll wear the stealth armor in here because I don't know. It's this. Ooh, a Erdtree fragment. Let's check the Abyss. Okay. So, this is where we are. We can't ride our horse. We have to just kind of walk around here. Yeah, I don't know. How many fragments do we have? If we have 3, I'll rest. Oh, we do. Okay. Yeah, because we can level up now. Level 16, I believe. The maximum, as I said, is 20 from what I've seen. So... I don't know. We'll just keep going, I guess, this way. I haven't seen the guy who's apparently going to insta-kill us yet. Apparently he's pretty obvious on what he looks like. I'm gonna turn on the light just in case this thing can see light. I have no idea. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. And thinking I can never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. Can't you hear that sad look upon your face? Okay. Bro, where is this guy? I wanted to show you him at a minimum. Yeah, I'm too good at hiding. I have a big hat on, like... Oh, all there is rats here. We're in the abyss. The spooky abyss. Hmm. What does this say? Oh, there he is. Quietly awaits you. Quietly awaits your chance. Okay, combat is not an option. Okay, so this is our stealth section right here. See this bozo? Yeah, if he spots you, you're just insta-dead. So we have a Stake America here. Thing is, he can't hear us because we have the cool armor, so whatever. We can just run around as long as he's not facing our direction. Hello. We're just gonna run behind him. I think there's multiple of them. I think it's not just this one. Yeah, there's another one up ahead. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just hiding in the grass. I don't think he should be able to see me here. I think we're well enough in the grass. It's just funny how our hat is sticking up, though. Oh, we're dead. Help! Oh. Bye! As I said, they insta-kill. Well, I guess I had enough health so I wouldn't be insta-killed, but you can't escape once you're spotted. So, I guess I was spotted. I didn't realize he was gonna walk around that slowly. It's my bad. Okay. We're just gonna go over here. We should be okay here, right? We can hide behind the tree just in case. There you go. That's what happens. I was trying to find this area before. So we have the stealth armor on, so he literally cannot hear us. I'm just gonna hide in this long crop. Thank you, Bozo. Goodbye. There's my ruins. Shit, I'm dead. Nope. Never mind. I'm apparently not dead. Because I have the stealth armor on. Lol. Okay, we're chilling. Dun 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 dun. There you go, that's the spooky section. Oh, Steak America here. Okay, this is also spooky. God. There's one right there. I didn't even see him. Does he perma just watch that? Like, what is this? Surely he's not blind enough that I could just walk around him, right? And, like, walk behind him. Because again, I have the armor that makes no noise. But they could see me. Hmm. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm quiet because I'm scared. Obviously, they can't see me IRL. Oh, I'm just jumping around here. I don't know. If I stick to the left, surely I'll be fine, right? I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Okay, we're safe from the insta-death. Anything else down here? Well, there's gonna be some cool boss down here. Where are we even going, by the way? No idea. But yeah, if you're also struggling with this section, I would highly recommend getting this armor. You should. It's literally if you. Oh my gosh, I did not see him. Bro, ain't no way that guy's there. Okay. There's no Stake America here, so I didn't think that Bozo would be here. Yeah, we can't use our horse here. Oh, there's a Site of Grace over here. If I'm just running through water, but because I'm wearing this particular armor, it makes no noise. Okay. Interesting. I wanted to see if there's like something down here. Like I. Okay, let me just get to the boss here. Yes, there is a guy here. Where is he? Is there some building? Oh, okay. Okay, so where we need to go is right down. Oh, down here. Down here. Okay. Oh boy, it's fine. We'll just make our way there. There is actually a big boss in this area, so that's why I'll just keep my comment. It's fine. Look at all these bozos down here. Yep. Thanks. Apparently there's supposed to be like some item around them, but whatever. I don't really care enough. Get it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, rat. Gosh, that's like some guy on patrol. So is he a guy I can't kill? Or is he a guy I can kill? Oh, I can kill this dude. I wanna make sure. Obviously, in terms of, if you don't have this armor, there's actually something called cotton balls, which I do believe do the same thing. I can check here. It's a tool. Where is it? Right here. Soft cotton. Temporary reduces fall damage / sound and and sound of footsteps. It's only temporarily, so this one you just put it on and then you don't have to worry about it. But if you are fine, just keep popping them, then you'll be fine. Okay, we're almost there. There it is, right there. They have this big mansion. Okay, well, let's go in then. Hello, anyone home? Oh, something died near me.
Leave. Now. Come no closer.
Oh!
No closer, I say. The madness wears.
What do you mean, don't come closer? I welcome you, O uninvited guests, but I must warn, as you venture in, heed the words of our great master, Midra. Approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I guess let's rest and we will explore the mansion. I hear some rats. I guess we'll just stick with this armor for now. I have not opened. Ooh, there's a painting here. I just realized. Oh, it's. I guess that's what it used to look like here. Oh, is there? Obviously, there's an upper floor. Maybe it's this way I missed. Swollen grape. Okay, it's obviously here somewhere. You said the same thing. And in walls by any chance? I mean, you definitely start from here because this is where the graces and the summoning pool is, right? I'm just seeing there's like a ladder or something. I'm gonna look it up. Mm, 1 second. Hmm. Okay. It's the painting. Thank you. Okay, Alex. Torn diary page. Ooh, there's something up there. Here's some rats. There's another swollen grate. Okay, what's the... Oh. I can't believe I just walked past that dude, by the way. I saw him outside. Let's see what the torn diary page says. I touched him, but only once. When he thrust his staff in my face, I brushed it aside. It was then that I touched him, the aging untouchable. Goodbye. No, we just came from here. Oh, I see. What is this? It just shoots off every time it hears some noise. Then beast bones. The thing is, I'm wearing my no noise armor. Okay, well, oh my gosh. God. Okay, well, hopefully, if we stand here, we're okay. Okay, I definitely feel much more comfortable. Oh. Wearing this armor in this place. This place is spooky. Ooh, a switch. What does this open? An entranceway? Oh gosh, every time I knock over something while walking, it's just spooky. They said I'm wearing the stealth armor. Shadow Realm Rune 6. Okay, what does this ghost have to say? I beg you stop. Haven't I taken enough? Are we not brethren common in our line? And yet you offer only cruelty. Okay, I did not realize there were these two bozos. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, my friend. Let me just continue. And yet you offer only cruelty. I ask, what crime did great Midra commit? I don't know. I mean, I figured you'd try to do some, like, stupid stealth thing. Okay. There's a ladder that goes up. I want to see what's at the edge of here, though. Surging frenzied flame. And it's equipment. Or a tool, sorry. What's it do? Use FP the spew frenzied flame. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay, let's go up the ladder then, shall we? And the rats have gone mad. Oh, there's a site of grace there. Okay, we can do the grace first and then come back. I just don't want to die. I'm gonna have to do this whole thing again. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna grace here. Hello? That's where we were down before. That's the entrance. Okay, let's go back to the mice area. That's a big mouse. Alright, we'll turn on the light now. Mad craft book. Shadow Realm 1. Well, I guess I just got the cookbook, which was good. Okay. We can rest here, I guess. Fill up some flask. Oh. I do not see you. Obviously. Oh, there's a ladder that goes down. Oh, there's a guy there. I see. Anything up there? I'm just trying to see if there's any mobs down here. Because the ladder goes... Hello? Anyone down there? How do I get up there? I'm just trying to... I can't, because I can't jump that. Oh. Oh. Jesus. You scare me. Another grape. I know there's a guy up there, but I can't really do anything about it. Ooh. It's a painting of some dude. Some old dude. And this is the entrance, right? Yep. Okay. Perfect, perfect. I'm just trying to figure out how do I get up there? Like, lever? That's like a candle. Can this move at all by any chance? I meant to hop onto there when I fell. Okay, well, we'll reclimb up the ladder. I think we've gotten everything down here that we can. But like, how do I get over here? Like, if that bookshelf was moved over, I could. But I looked over there and I didn't see any mechanism to move it. Shoot. Okay. Another quick oh. Another quick look. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's a freaking hidden wall tech again. God. I remember all the paintings in this game are hidden walls. Anyways, I want to go back up and grab the thing that I keep missing, and then we'll go through the hidden wall. Just 1 second. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight back from the bathroom. And the Empire State. I remember that song. It was so popular. Always at its time. And then we gotta grab this. Whatever. And then we'll go back to that room I said. I was like, oh look, it's cool. We're by the entrance or whatever. Let's whack it. Stupid hidden passageway. Dun 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 dun. If you're playing online, by the way, there's lots of people who say like, oh, smack here or whatever. Here's the switch. So it's not as bad. I'm playing offline, so that's why it's like hard to see. Okay, and then that moves. That's what I said. Well, if I knew that moved, it's not that hard. Okay, let's just descend. I don't want to fall. Well, I don't want to die. We might have been fine if we did jump down, but I don't want to risk it. Okay. Let me up. Yeah, technically in this game, there's only 2 bosses you need to be. It's the 2 of the bosses we haven't actually faced yet. All the ones we've done are technically, well, I guess. I'm trying to think. I guess nah, you don't even need to face her. Like, you could face, you may have to face Renala, but no. Apparently, there's like an alternative way around. So. Don't know when that person was there. I also didn't mean to fall off. I literally fell in between the cracks. Like, what is this? Yeah, I guess there's only 2 bosses that are mandatory that actually like beat the DLC, and we haven't faced the 2 mandatory bosses yet. Obviously, one's Mesmer, because it's like literally stated several times in the game, like you need Mesmer's flame to destroy the tree or whatever. And then it's the final boss, which we don't really know who it is. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, I gotta make a running jump. Okay. Nanaya's touch. It was a talisman, or was it a shield? It actually made him a weapon. And here it was. Nanaya's touch. It's a torch. Feeble Lord's frenzied flame causes madness build up. Oh. Interesting. Is there like a hidden passageway here? That's why I assumed we came up here. You're kidding me. Is there literally no reason to come up here? Oh, you dropped down. I'm dumb. Okay, so we gotta drop down here. Ah, there's this bozo. Okay, let's see. Let's just attack the bozo from up here. Remember, this was like one of the summons from the guy to get here. Okay, thank you, thank you. I think that's it. Okay. I'm just gonna jump down, I guess, at this point. Ooh, what'd you drop? Ooh, a revered spirit ash. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. How does this go? Oh, it comes back down here. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we need to go this way then. Well, alright, you like look at me for like a second before you do anything. So it gives me time to react. Oh, there's a site of grace here. Oh, what's this on the chandelier? So what's down there? Gonna swing on the chandelier. Can I jump onto the ladder? Me. Nope. Well, we'll just take the this. Fortunately, I can't do that. It's fine. We might need to kick it down first. Oh. Wrong one, I guess. It's one of these. I don't know which one is it. Is it the right one? Second floor chamber. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Let's just rest. Okay, I thought I could get this. But I guess I only have two. And there's blessings. Can we kick this down or... Okay. I believe this is the boss fight. Ah, there's the entrance. Okay. Do we have enough runes to level up? I think we need, yeah, we need 80,000. So I'm gonna say the answer is probably no. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Okay, we do. Because I'm not gonna use any of this one. Because I checked what it was. So we're gonna use the remembrance. We'll come fight you in a second, my friend. That was only 30,000, unfortunately. But then this one. Okay. Not that it's gonna matter because I... Yeah. Okay, so it's boss fight time. Do you want to wear this armor, find this boss, or I mean, we can go back to our actual armor. It doesn't. This armor technically is better in every stretch of the means, but this one's, well, like actually not every stretch. It's worse poise, worse robustness, better focus, vitality, immunity. Okay. Okay, let's go fight this bozo. Hi. Sorry, did you have a monologue to say? That's me. I just interrupt them because I'm like, blah, 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 villain speech. I don't care.
Enough.
But
I have endured more than enough.
oh, he's gonna pull the thing out of the top of his head. Oh, he's gonna pierce his finger through it to pull it out, bruh. I think there's a better way to grasp it than to push through your hand.
Dearest Nanaya.
Oh, sorry, it's Nanaya. I thought it was Nanaya. Nanaya. I guess that makes more sense. Wait, is that his ribcage? Yeah, that looks disgusting. Well, hopefully I don't get madness, because this is the madness boss. Oh. Hey, I look like that in one of the endings. The Eye of Sauron. Oh. That was my head in one of the endings. Okay, but not that big. Oh. That. Nope. Oh, fine. Nope. Owie. No. Oh. Oh. God, my days turning mad here. Did I actually stagger him at all? Or no, it doesn't work. Oh, it did. Oh. I'm dead, by the way. Late madness here. Final try. Oh, is he dead? Oh, he's dead. Legend felled. Remembrance of the Lord of Frenzied Flame. 410,000 runes. Thank you, Lutel. Honestly, Lutel is such a goat. I've missed you. The only reason why I used Mimic Tier was because I need more damage. But at this point, I have damage. I just need more tank. Well, that fight was, I don't need this. Thanks for the 1 level. I appreciate it. We actually beat him first try. Very nice. I thought we weren't, because I was like, I'm out of flask at this point, but we got him. He didn't have any ending villain speech, though, which is sad. Is his corpse around here by any chance? I don't see it. Unfortunately, Frenzied Flame stuffs are all incantations and not sorceries, so we're not going to be able to use it. But if you don't know, you don't remember, well, you don't know / didn't watch me play the base game, I do actually have the Frenzied Flame seal, which boosts Frenzied Flame incantations, because I did the Frenzied Flame ending, or I worked my progress for it. Like, if I take off my armor, you can see, like, I have the Frenzied Flame stuff on me. Also, I did look it up, and then someone else had the Frenzied Flame stuff here, and they were able to use the heart, which I wanted to use to just show you guys, at least for one time. But when I tried it, it wasn't working, and I don't know why. Maybe it's a key item. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, here. I don't know why it worked here. Anyways, we get all these resistant build up. This is what we look like, where you don't wear any armor. We're no longer stealth walking. But it's fine, we're done with this area at this point. So yeah, you don't get to wear any armor when you do this. Cannot change equipment. This will go away once we die. But I wanted to show you what it is, because I thought it was cool that you can turn yourself into a dragon person. If you don't know what that does, it tells you what it does here. Temporary boost incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. So yeah, so it boosts particular incantations in this form. I don't know. Is it all the dragon incantations, I guess, that it boosts? Yeah, this is what we look like. We look like the priestess that died for killing Baal. So yeah, that's a bit sad, but very cool nevertheless. So yeah, with that out of the way, we've now finished the Abyss area. I don't think there's anything else down here. It's kind of just like, it's an abyss, right? So we walked through all the, like, the creepy dudes that insta-kill you. We did get killed once, but we managed to do it this manner, so I'm happy about this now, and I think we've explored everywhere on the map at this point. If not the most of it. We're gonna go back and just check out what the remembrances that we got. See what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I need to level up my spirit ashes anymore for the final boss. We might have to, we'll see. But we gotta do the second and final boss. We're gonna look like a dragon for a little bit, I guess. So we have the Great Sword of Damnation. Golden greatsword that once pierced the body of Midra, master of the Manse. Used by the Horn Scent in the execution of a damnation like no other. The barbs that pierce the victim from within wind gently around the blade. Or wind? I guess wind gently around the blade, that makes more sense. Unique skill, Golden Crux. Leap up and skewer foes from overhead. If successful, the weapon's barbs unfold to excruciate from within. Else, additional input releases barbs in the area. There's something of the Golden Order in the sight of those fixed upon this crux. Oh. It is a faith, strength, and dex scaling weapon. My strength's actually the lowest one out of this, because dex, you need dex to increase casting speed, and I've been leveling faith because I want to try faith spells. And here's an incantation. It summons the Lord of Frenzied Flame's head, the spew of Frenzied Flame, which costs 41 faith, which we don't have. We're not going to get enough by the end of this playthrough, unfortunately. We're almost done. It's either gonna be this part I finish or the next part. I'm not too sure. Incantation and Praise of Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame, summons an apparition of the Lord's head to spew frenzied flame. This incantation can be used while in motion. The apparition will remain for as long as the input is held. The Lord of Frenzied Flame shall take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, all melted away. Yet Midra, like others before him, was too weak to become a lord. Yeah, we were already the... Ironically, we were a Frenzied Flame Lord. So the save is right before I chose any ending, and I can't actually choose the Frenzied Flame ending on this, because I cured it for myself, but I could have if I didn't cure it. So, yeah, none of those I'm going to use, because again, I'm not going to get 41 faith by the end of it, so we'll just save the remembrance, and we can use it when we need it again. Now let's go back to the Shadow Realm, and let's go back up to the 7th floor, shall we? Because this is where Mesmer is. Mr. Mesmer. This is also where Freya was, but she's not here right now. We're gonna kill this bozo that's walking along here. Oh. Goodbye. Yes, I'm gonna obviously go back to my normal form once I die once, but apparently what I need to do is... Well, yeah, there's a switch right down there, which is what I need to get. Oh, there's something on here too. Ooh, a spirit ash. Okay. Let's So yeah, this farm's probably better if you're doing like an arcane build. But because we're doing a intelligence build, this form is not that good. I mean, I don't care about the armor, because the armor I generally wear sucks anyway, I think. Yeah, what we need to do is walk along here. We gotta do some platforming. Fortunately, my frame rate is not helping me at all. Our frame rate sucks right now. I feel like I'm at 30 FPS. Okay. Anything up here? I understand we actually have to go on top of this. Hopefully we do not die, but if we die, we die. Dun 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 dun. And we go down here. There's Stake America here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, we gotta kill this dude. Okay, let's I'm hoping we're considered close enough. We're gonna just laser beam him. Yep. Okay. Winged Serpent Helm, Ash of War, Flame Spear. Anyways. Spooky. That's why the Speaking area. That guy's actually pretty hard. I just cheesed them. Because I can. The Erdtree fragment. Also, if you do want me to go back here, I can go show you what's over here. We're still in the Stake America area here, so I don't think that guy respawns. I could be wrong, but we'll check what's over here. Guess there's really nothing here, huh? Anyway, it looks like nothing here. There's just rocks blocking that entranceway. That's fine though. I just wanted to just confirm before I move on. I believe we can level up our Spirit Ash now. We got the Revered Spirit Ash. There we go. And if this isn't obvious at all, this is where the boss is. Behind this door. An ominous corridor. Look, 16 and 8. The summoning pool is now functional. Okay. Anything I want in particular? I think this is good. Okay. Well, it's too much for us to level up. We need 100,000 more. We ain't got 100,000. Even if this gave us 50,000, which I don't think it does, we don't have nearly enough. Okay, so let's just go in, shall we? We'll see how hard he is, because we do have a lot more fragments than most people. Okay, we got a cutscene, of course. It is one of the biggest bosses in the game, or like one of the only mandatory bosses. Oh, look at this. Or it's our dragon form. Hello.
Mongrel intruder.
Hey, it kind of sounds like Morgott. Kind of.
That tarnished, it seemeth.
Hey, look, you Rykard. Hey, you're a snake.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of life?
Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Mesmer.
Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged.
Oh.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Oh. I see.
In the embrace of
Mesmer's flame. Oh, it's Mesmer's flame. Oh, we can summon. Sure, no, let's summon whoever this is.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved people, in vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Oh my gosh. Nope.
I will not suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light.
I don't know if my last moon gets cast, by the way. It would be nice if it did, but it might not. It might have just destroyed it.
No, Mother. Forgive me.
Oh, he's gonna rip his eye out? Oh. I hate when people touch their eyeballs. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Anything with eyeballs is like, I can't look. I literally can't watch. I know they like blacked it out. Oh my God. I can't look at people's eyeballs. Like, I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm just. He broke his eyeball like it was glass. It was squished. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I like it. like I said, eyeballs for me is a no-no.
Soon tarnished.
But he doesn't seem to have that much health.
Wilt thou be taken in the jaws
Ooh.
of the abyssal serpent?
The Abyssal
Sure
Sword.
of that.
Oh. Okay, well. Oh my gosh. We'll try. Normally laser beam doesn't work because they move around too much. We might die here.
O lifeless creature.
We do, okay.
Embrace thine oblivion as shall
Base
I.
certain mesmer. Okay, fair enough. I don't think he's that hard, actually. But, well, we'll put on our actual armor so we aren't naked. Yeah, well, you'll use one of these too. We also lost 3 intelligence from doing that. Give me my armor back. Okay. Because I don't think the mana usage. We'll check. I don't think the infinite mana is like really good for like this particular boss. He moves around too much. Let's see. Maybe our wondrous physics can do something else. Maybe just do this. Negate damage. Oh. Owie. Let's try to summon this guy.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved people, in vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
We might be able to get 3. No. Yeah. Generally, they actually are like paying attention enough that I can't get 3 in. Because I do too much damage. Which is fair. Oh. Nope.
The embrace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Yeah, I just said the DLC is harder for me because I can't just have guys tank perma tank for me, which is fine. But like I understand why. I swear I dodged that, but
Mesmer, foe of my beloved people, in vengeance for the
there's my
flames,
runes.
my
I
blade
don't know why I'm grabbing my runes, but whatever. Lutel's almost dead. Like, We might be able to get a second one off. We do. Oh my gosh. We can get a second moon off. There's no point in casting another moon because it's going to go second phase. He's gonna go immediately to me. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. What? The moon missed. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, if my two moons didn't miss for some reason, he would have been dead. Why did they miss though? I don't understand. I'm just trying to get the summons off, dude. The double moon attack! Go! Oh, he interrupted me. This is why the moon attack sucks. I'm trying again. Bro, I missed. I wish the moon attack was good, but this is why it's not good. This is why this one's better. Oh. I was trying to prove a point. Oh, the moon attack was sending towards him. I don't know if I counted. Oh, it did, but I missed because he changed to a snake. Okay, we just gotta wait because he's gonna run at me. He's only like 3 moon attacks from dying, I think. Maybe 4. It's actually 4. I don't think this attack's even off. Oh, maybe it is. Goodbye! Oh, Hornson died. Rip.
A curse upon thee.
Lutel lived, though. Demigod fell. Remembrance of the Impaler. Mesmer's Kindling. Oh my gosh, and we got 400,000 runes for killing him. It's now a safe room here. Oh, interesting. Oh, someone's here now. Oh, Hornsent. Well, he technically died in the fight. I do appreciate your help.
Again, I see, comrade in arms.
Hey, look, it actually points
Upon his
somewhere.
end. Did you see Mesmer's face? 'Twas sublime. A very tangle of snakes.
Yeah.
To think he dared call us savages, when he himself was most base of all.
True. The irony.
To say the least. I am to you indebted, yet unquenched remains my thirst for revenge. The death of Mesmer was merely the start.
Now comes the piper to collect from Marika, her offspring, and all the Erdtree's denizens, in vengeance for the flames. My blade I wield. If Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, demanding blessed vengeance, then I wish not to be by him redeemed.
I see.
If Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, demanding blessed vengeance, then I wish not.
Okay, well, good news is we've now can actually progress the story, which I'm mainly just exploring the map. I haven't been doing much of the story, to be honest, because the story doesn't actually feel that long. As you can see, this is pointing this way. If you don't know where this is, everything is pointing down to here. Well, except for this one. This one's actually pointing up to, I think this points to the Shadow Keep, because they tell you, and then this points up to down here. So there's a few places we can go from here, actually. We'll go from the main entrance, but there's also the back entrance by the rot, where the rot person was. So yeah, it looks like we might be able to beat it in this episode. The game, we'll see. Yeah, I tried, as you did see, I did try using this moon spell, but I missed every time I used it because I wasn't like right on top of them. Like, I was like beside them though. I was trying to get right beside them. Just so sad. Like, if the moons actually like aimed it like the other moons did, and then the third one was like a stab at your feet, I think that would have made it like actually viable. Because right now you can just get canceled out of it so easily. Apparently it's but not as cancelable as the regular moon, which I do agree with, but it's still a lot more cancelable. It's still cancelable. Okay, we're gonna try this up here. We have Mesmer's Flames. I don't know if they'll work for this entrance or we have to go through the other entrance. We'll see. Hi. Shield obscured by shadow. Okay, so now we can't go through this entrance. It's fine. So, oh, I guess you have to beat the rot person too then. Okay. So yeah, I guess I was thinking there's only two bosses. You only have to beat Mesmer and then the final one, but no, you have to beat the rot centipede because you need this entrance way to get to the final boss. I said there's a maximum of 20 levels, and we're level 16, I think, for the Erdtree fragments. Okay, so let's use Mesmer's Flame on this branch then. Yes, we're gonna burn it. Burn, baby, burn. Disco and burn, no, burn, baby, burn. Okay, let's see. We're gonna burn down the second tree. First we burnt the Erdtree. Now we're gonna burn the Erdtree. Or the Erdtree. Goodbye, Erdtree. Well, this is not the Erdtree. This is the tree that seals this building. The base game, the only thing I could burn down the Erdtree was the Fire Giant's Flame. This one is Mesmer's Flame. Oh, look. There's no more shadows surrounding it. I guess it says shadow of the Erdtree, right? So when we burn it, we burn the actual tree, so the shadows got. Is there? I'm gonna think of the boss. I think. Sorry, I'll wait till this finishes. Yep, it's all gone. The shadow. Oh. Wait a minute, we're glowing. Oh, we got teleported. Bye-bye. I wonder where we got teleported to. Oh. Hello. This is not an actual door. Let me go Unfortunately, I said I really wish the spells in this game were actually viable. It's so sad that they aren't. Oh shit, I gotta change the spell order. Sorry, I need to put Terra Magica last. I like switch. I'll just do that and then put this as. Okay, there we go. I said I really wish they were viable, but it's just either too long channel time, to be like literally underneath them when you cast it, or they don't do enough damage. And near Ilum, oh my gosh, my frames are at 5. Oh, send help. Okay, we're good. Gosh. I'm assuming there's nothing this way. Looks like it's just a broken ladder, yeah. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. Oh, it looks like a site of grace is like right here. Hi. Wow, already a site of grace. I think up here before we go down that way. God, my frames, I'm crying. And the answer is there's a somber stone at 5. That's it. Okay. Wow. I guess technically I could jump down there, right? And walk around that way. It's just my frames. It's literally just my frames. Oh my gosh, this area is completely unoptimized. Oh. Bruh. You're behind a wall, my friend. Okay, this area is optimized in here. Oh my gosh. Anything down here? Lightning proof pickled liver. Oh, my favorite. Gosh, these things. I see. Literally all that for just some mushrooms. Sad times we live in. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore those people. I don't really want to fight all bunch of them. My frames, send help. Well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I get up? I'm just dead. I have no frame rate. Like... Oh yeah, it looks so smug, dude. You're fighting someone who's at like 5 frames. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have a high-end PC to play this game. You didn't really get that far, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ooh, you gave me a spirit ash for that. Thank you. Nope. Just drink the flask. Okay. Yeah, my frames is a little bit better here. What the? Jesus. Who the heck is casting them? I don't understand. Oh yeah, we also have to check out what Mesmer's rune does. I haven't done that yet. Okay, ooh. There we go. Erdtree fragment. How much do we need for a level up? We need 62,000 more. Jesus. No, and then, oh yeah, let's go check what you do before we continue on. We can rest, I guess, first and then continue. Yeah, let's see, do we can level up? No, we can't. We need 4 to level that up more. We have 2 and 1. We'll come back here because it's super obvious where we are. Go to the main area where there's a lot more optimized. My frame rate isn't as bad. Okay, so this is what you have. The Spear of the Impaler, of course, that would make sense. Mesmer's Assault is the power on it. It's a Faith, Dex, and Strength weapon. 35 Dex, 14 Strength, and an 18 Faith. Weapon of Mesmer the Impaler, a great spear with a warped blade in the shape of undulating flame, made by the forging arts of the realm of shadow. This weapon can be thrown by executing a strong attack, dashing strong attack, or mounted strong attack. Charge the attack to produce flame on impact. That's cool. Unique skill, Mesmer's Assault. A fierce succession of attacks using a flame-coated spear tip. Repeated inputs allows two follow-up attacks. The final move thrusts the spear into the ground, causing countless spears to form in the surrounding area. Mesmer's Orb shapes Mesmer's flame into a giant orb that soars at foes. It costs 60 faith to use. So again, if you're doing a pure faith build, this would be probably oh, I don't know. I said all the sorceries in this game have sucked, so maybe this would also suck to use. I don't know. But it seems cool. Let's see what it says. An incantation of Mesmer the Impaler summons Mesmer's flame to form a giant floating orb. The orb soars towards a foe, crashing into the earth, and it explodes after a brief delay, charging enhances potency. Mesmer despises his own fire. Time and time again, he hoped to rid himself of it, but ever did it burn. Let's see. So unfortunately, I don't want to use any of those. Can we look like Mesmer? Gaius. Oh, here's Mesmer. Yeah, we can. We can look like Mesmer if we want. Here we go. Black Helm of Mesmer the Impaler, crowned with 2 intertwined winged serpents. Slightly enhances incantation of Mesmer's flame as well as Fire Knight skills. The winged snakes were Mesmer's constant companions. They were there when the base serpent was sealed away behind his eye. They were there through his eternity of suffering. They will accompany him yet in his hideous new form, born when he destroyed the grace granted by his mother. They have accepted his fate as much as he. Oh, okay. Black armor of Mesmer the Impaler. It looks red, but I guess it's just like the cloth is red, but the armor is actually black. Draped with a red cloak bearing his crest embroidered. On his mother's wishes, Mesmer made himself a symbol of fear, undertaking the cleansing crusade she desired. Direct thy maledictions, thine ire, and thy grief towards me alone. And of course, we can look like Godfrey. Gaius' armor. So yeah. And again, not one I plan on using. So mainly because let's see, how much money did I say I needed? I needed, what is this? A little bit less now. I needed, what, 60,000? Yeah, about 60,000. So I think we can actually get it. So we'll get the level up here. We're gonna use the 2 remembrances. Give me like 30,000. Oh, that was 40,000. Okay. 15,000. I need 70,000. Oh, wait. No, let me just check. I need 20. Yeah, I need 20,000. Okay, so we can just do this. And then we'll level up here. 280,000 runes. This is one level up. Okay. Let's go back to the Shadow Realm. Spiritual Rise. If you're wondering why I'm leveling Faith, I've said it a few times. I wanted to try some like Int Faith spells. Because I don't need to level my health anymore, and I'm content with my FP and my stamina, so... Like I said, the frame rate of this area is just so bad. I thought this would go somewhere, but I guess we'd go out here. You heard nothing. Surprise! It is me. Oh, a bird. We climb on the rooftops. Oh. Let's see. I don't think there's anything there. Is this? Nothing stone 4. Oh gosh. Ooh, an ash, right? Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought this was like a elevator room. I have to be honest with you. Oh. Oh my gosh. I might be dead here. It's fine. I was grabbing the Erdtree fragment. No problem. Oh, we do have a level. Okay, let's sit down. I'm gonna say our overall exploring's been good, because I believe there's only 20 levels, which means we've only missed 9 Erdtree fragments, which honestly is not bad. I mean, we're not fully done exploring, technically, but we're close. So if I've only missed 9 Erdtree fragments, then oh, there's another bird there. I could have done my flask a little bit better, but it's fine. Oh, that's the wrong class. Yep. Okay. Why did that move up? That's so weird. Why did this move up? Okay, honestly, let's take this elevator down. I have no idea why this thing randomly moved up. What is this below? You can see the frame rate I'm having here, like, Jesus. Oh, there's something up there. Ooh, it's this. Their somber ancient dragon smithing stone. Okay, okay. That's all that's down here. We'll take it back, deliver it back up then. I don't know, there's stuff like up here, like, am I supposed to like take the elevator and jump off to grab it? What's up there? Let's... Anyways, we'll keep going up. Does this guy actually see me? Nope. Horned warrior, great sword. Oh, I just take the elevator back down. Okay, that was not the intention. Take the back up elevator, thank you. Those guys spot you from like 8 years away. Like, what is this? That doesn't make sense. I'm thinking like they just spot you from very far. I should only have 1 mana left. Is there supposed to fight this guy here? Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, Saint of Grace. We're gonna definitely rest here as I don't have any more pots. Another scattered tree fragment, so I'm only missing 8 fragments. The thing is, I don't know what fragments I've missed. Let's use the summoning thing, even though I don't actually ever summon anyone. Okay. Oh, I guess this is the fight. Is this the final boss, or is this... Okay, we'll see. Oh no, it's a safe area.
It was never kindly, Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along,
Huh?
so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail.
Uh-oh.
So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
Oh. Who's this? Who are you? Summon... Oh. Oh, yay. This goblin don't rhyme until the time is right. Oh. Summon Pure Blood Knight Angsbach. We have to beat her? Oh my gosh, I didn't even think that's what it was. Okay, fine. We'll summon our allies. That's fine. Okay. I understand. They'll come out at an appropriate time. Oh, we can't even drink our potion. Okay, fine. Okay. We gotta beat Letta and her allies. Oh boy.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leda, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Mane Freya. The time has come. I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Oh gosh. Bro, I have... Don't shield me.
Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting for the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
No. Bruh.
In your heart, truly,
Oh my gosh. Someone else. Oh no. We gotta beat all these people again. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. To speak to you as a patron.
Oh, I have Scarlet Rot. Oh no. I don't think I have enough. I'm using this one because it's the cheapest one I have. I have to change how many potions we have. Because there's so many people with the fight. Bro, this guy is just beelining at me. The thing is that's awkward here is I don't have a weapon. I have no, I'm out of pots. Oh. Gosh. Oh, we do 89 damage per hit with this sword.
Make the world a gentler place.
Go on, Smock. It's literally you versus him because I don't do any damage. I'm just gonna cheer you on from the sidelines. Oh. Go, team, go! I believe in you! Yay, we did it! Oh, look at all the bloodshed here. Post-vanquish, lit a sword. Thank you, Ansbach, for your help. Neolite Leda and her allies defeated, returning to your world. We got a lot of runes for that too. I think we got like, we're at 390,000 right now, so I think we got 350,000. I see. Moore's Bellbearing, Verdigris Greatsword, Verdigris Helm, and Armor Gauntlets. Oh, Freya's Greatsword. And you can look like her too. This is a safe area and you can't attack me here. And Dane's Footwork. Oh, cool. I think it's because the sword needs 16 strength to use. Maybe we should get at least 16 strength. Maybe I'll actually respect and put the faith points I have into the sword so we can at least use it. In case of emergency. This is all a safe area, by the way, so that's why I'm fine. Just keep going forward. You can tell why it's a safe area because of the gold shield on the left. It's no longer a safe area here. Oh, it's the actual boss here. Oh, there's a site of grace though, so that's fine. Okay. I didn't realize we'd fight Letta, but actually that makes perfect sense, because we've become the Lord of the Erdtree, and she's against the Erdtree, so... yeah, she definitely would not like us once she's figured out our motives. We're at 194. I haven't respec before. Is a part of me wants to respec just so I can get uh wield this weapon. That's it. So you know what? That's what we'll do. I'll use my first ever respec before the final boss and make it so we'll level up our weapon first so I see what we need. Like what's the scaling of each stat, and we'll probably just do minimum strength. We'll put all the faith points we've done into the strength instead. Thank you. Okay, so let's see what the scaling of this. It's just still in scaling, so I can just do 16 strength. That's fine. I was hoping to see. Let's see. Is there any other equipment that we got from the DLC that would be is in scaling? Because I feel bad just using like the broken stuff from the base game. Oh, this is a hand. Oh, it's a like a fist weapon. Okay. Oh, this is footwork. Oh, so yeah, you kick people. Okay, that's kind of cool. Fist, fist, fist. This is hand to hand. Tooth whip. This is faith scaling. Faith scaling. Faith. Is there no just saying is death spirit ritual? Who's this? Layman's harpoon. This is arcane. Faith. Calling the beaster. I mean, it's just like a preemptive measure. It's not like I'm actually gonna be using it. It's only there if I run out of mana. Okay. I guess not. Let's just go respec. We're twinsies. Okay, so 60, 45, 30, 77. I just want to make sure. 65, 45, 30.
Art thou
Yes.
now?
Okay. Oh, it actually shows us. So we need 16. Let me get this to 77 first. We need that 16. I guess we can just do this, right? I think it's 16, right? I don't think it was higher. We can go 17 just in case I made a mistake. Maybe it's 18. Okay, we'll just put it on 18. Maybe I made a mistake there too. Yes. Balled up. Thank you. Okay. Now I believe we can actually wield this weapon. It was 16. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. 30. Okay, so yeah, we have it. It's maxed now plus 10. It's just in case I... Okay. this, we just put it back on here. Put it back where it is. In case we need a melee weapon. How about this, the new, like, any good new scepters I can use? "25 faiths, arcane." Unfortunate. This one needs 17, but we got this one, which doesn't need any. Okay, I think we're good. You don't like Lita. We actually talked to her again? Oh. She's down there, but this is the this is different. I think that's where we started, right? Am I mistaken? Did we not start here? I'll double check if we can start here, or this is where we started. I wanted to talk to her before we go into the final boss. There's she. Letta. Yeah, we killed you. Killed you. Did I miss Letta? Hmm. This is Freya. Bruh. It should be like right here. Cue the X-Files music. Where is she? Oh, is she above me? Perhaps. Oh. Letta's armor. There she is. Yeah, sorry. We don't believe in kind Mikola around these parts. I believe I missed her. Let's read Letta's armor, though, shall we? Chest armor of Needle Letta slightly strengthens attacks following a dodge, roll, or backstep, as well as dash attacks. Oh. Following a dodge roll. Embroidered with a golden cross sleeve motif. The chalk white cloth and a surcoat symbolize the honor of the Needle Knights. Kindly Mikola fashioned us as his needles to quell all, to ward away all. Oh. Oh, this is Sir Gideon's armor. This actually replenishes... Oh no, this is Isha's. Oh, what is this? Lord? Oh no, it says worn by the unspeaking adherent of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Oh, I don't even know. This actually... I don't even know if our armor does anything. Does our armor do something? No, our armor doesn't do anything. We could wear an armor. Malformed dragon armor worn by the tree sentinels after the great ancient dragon Grandsack's attack. Alright, I want to read all of this, but I wanted to know... Oh, this is worn by Gideon Offnear. All-knowing armor. Rail remains. I guess this is... An unspeakable adherent of Sir Gideon Offnear. Oh, okay, so now this is Gideon's armor. And this is Eshna's armor. That just sounds good, though. Okay, anyways. But the cold bothered him anyway. That's sad. I guess he's died, but it is what it is. You were standing in our way. Let's go back to the middle then. Okay, the final boss. We are here. We are 8 scattered tree fragments away from maxing ourselves. I don't know how many, maybe can we get to level 10 for the spirit ones? So in that case, we're 6 away from that. I don't know actually how far that one can go. But we're gonna try to beat whoever this is. Okay, I'm gonna take the laser beam one, just in case. I don't know what the boss moveset is or anything like that. So I want to change my flask. Maybe there will be a good laser beam moment. Who knows? Anyways, we got our sword just in case. Oh, look at me, summon a cooperator. Oh, Ansbach will fight with us till the end. And this guy's dead though. We've been. Oh, well, I guess. I'm surprised this guy would help us because we did his quest line and he said he hated us and then we killed him. I'm surprised he's here. Okay, we're gonna try without any help from people, but if it gets too difficult, we will summon Ansbach, I think for sure. I don't know, maybe this guy is all poison stuff, so he puts dots on the opponent. But yeah, we're gonna try first without any summons. I did use summons for the latest fight, but I'm gonna try at least 1 or 2 to 3 times without. Oh,
My loyal blade and champion of the festival.
wait, champion of the festival.
Both your deeds will ever be praised in song.
Radon? Remember we had the whole festival they had.
Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return.
I don't care about my souls, by the way. I'm not gonna pick them up. If we die, we die. I'm assuming we are gonna die to the final boss at least
So
once
that he may
or
be
multiple times.
my consort.
Your consort? Who's consort? It sounds like... Who's talking? It looks like it is Radon. But we already killed you. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely Radon. That's his swords. I guess he's not rotten here, though. He looks like he's actually like human. And not scarlet rotted. Where's your horsey? We might have to turn off my model for this fight. It's already super laggy. Let's see how much damage this does. Decent amount of damage. We're playing at 15 frames a second. Oh god. Okay, well. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my model for this. I feel bad doing this, but if it's a boss fight, like, I can't do the boss fight at 15 frames a second. Goodbye, me. This will make my frames a lot better. You can already notice it. Look, my frame rate is actually, like, functional. Okay, let's Okay. Like I said, functional actually have frames. What the heck is this attack? Oh my gosh, that almost killed me. Look, he's frosted though. Oh. Do we face two of them?
Lord brother.
Or brother. Wait, who's Radon's brother? Or
At long last
sister?
you are returned.
Wait, is this Melania? But we killed Melania. This is America's dad, my understanding.
Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order.
I mean, technically we are
You have
Lord.
known sin. If you grieve for this world,
Who is this?
then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola,
Oh, that's Mikola. I thought Mikola was a dude.
and my
Okay.
promised consort, Radon.
That's my bad. I thought Mikola was a guy this whole time. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, it's just me versus you now. Let's see, I don't... Why I play with summons when I play spellcaster, because there's no time for me to actually cast any spells. Yeah, we ran out of flask. How much flask do I have here? Okay, I have way too many. I only actually need probably 3. Okay, we're gonna try with Ansbach as well. Yeah, okay. Sure. I don't know if we'll actually even have any time for laser beam. Okay, we're gonna try with at least only one cooperator for now. I know I said I tried 3 times. I said 2 or 3. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure you're... Said yes, summon cooperator, please. Okay, thank you. see.
General Radon. A pleasure to see you. After all,
Alright, didn't Ansbach say he served General Radon? Or is that... No, that was Freya that said she served Radon. Well... It doesn't matter. I said no runes. I had 90,000, but whatever. I don't care. Let's go. I'm gonna be dead here.
General Radon. A pleasure to see you. After all this time, those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his.
Oh right, you served Lord Moog, I forgot. The Dawn! Oh god. Nope. Oh gosh. Nope. Oh my gosh. We'll try. What? We're dead, by the way. I know Mana again. Because he was like frozen there for a second, but I couldn't do any damage to him. But I don't understand why he was like frozen for a second, but I couldn't do any damage. It was so weird. Or was I too far away from him? So you might have several questions for me at this point. Why do I have so much health? What happened to your old staff? Why are you using Comet here? What is going on? So, I've been struggling a lot with the boss, so I decided to do some research and see what I could do to help improve the odds of me beating the boss. First things first, I got my Skytree Blessings to 20. This is the max level you can get. So I've collected all 50 fragments in the game. This is not maxed yet. I technically am missing, I think, 6 Spirit Ashes, so I could do that as well, but I decided to not do that for the time being. I have changed the Wonder Physic. This one's honestly useless for this particular boss. I actually didn't check which one I should be using. Maybe I should do... I actually never decided which Physic I should be using. HP when near death. Do boost all damage negation. Probably not bad. So, increase magic damage and increase that, okay. So, and you might be wondering, we got a new staff as well. So this is called Lusat staff. Honestly, I just remove the staff for now, unless we can remove. Oh, we need 10 strength to use this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I literally just respec. I did not realize I need 10 strength to use the spell, so I gotta respec Again, that's on me. Here, read it here. So this is enhances the power of all sorcerers, but consumes additional FP. So that's why I respec as well, because I wanted to give myself a little bit more FP, a little bit more stamina, help for dodging and for spell casting. And so this actually has higher scaling than this one, which is the spell I was using. This boosts full moon sorceries. This one, again, Curious Sword, which I'm not using, but this actually has better sorcery scaling than this one by, yeah, about 40, actually exactly 40. So that's why I'm using this instead. Yeah, I got it easily. It was like I had to beat some boss in the town. If you don't remember, it was like Selen's town or whatever, or was it? It was like by where Lusat was, like the town there. There was like, I opened all the gates and I was like, oh, I wonder what the third one I was missing, and it turns out it was, I can literally show you. I'll show you where it is. I'm not going to teleport there. It was, see, Celia town. It was literally right here. The chair crypt to Celia. You just go from, I just went from here, went down, and made a left, and then went up there. And beat bosses. I literally 3-shot it with Night Comment. Well, it took 3 shots to kill one of them because there was a duo fight. Technically, it was like 2 shots, but like one boss had like 5% HP, so I had to use another Night Comment, and then the other one took 2 shots. So, yeah, it was actually very easy to beat, and that's why I grabbed it. It's because I'm super over leveled for that area. Then I watched a guide on YouTube and how someone else beat it, and they said you should really get this Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2, which boosts physical damage negation, because that's what Radon mainly does. And then I got the Crimson Amber Medallion +3 to boost my maximum HP. If you want to see how much HP it gives, you can see I get 300, like 200 and, what was that, 8? No, 237, that's what it looks like. This one. It might be a little bit less because I am also using Morgoth's Rune, which greatly boosts your HP. That's why my HP bar is so large right now, because I'm also on that rune. I don't know if I'm gonna need more runes. Hopefully I don't. I only have 4 left, that's the thing, so. But yeah, I also did that. So we're gonna use the staff, and we're mainly gonna use Comet as our main spell. But I also have taken Star Ruin and Rock Sling. But Comet's gonna be our main one. It's gonna be a charged attack. And yeah, we're gonna see how we do. We're gonna not cast. We're gonna use Mimic Tear as well, but we're not gonna cast that until second half. We're gonna boost our negation right now. This is not normally how I play sorcery, by the way, so it's gonna get used to. I don't even think I've hit him yet. I ran into the wall. I hit him one time. So this is probably gonna take me a while to get used to. I did lose my runes, which is sad. We will try again. Oops. So I need to drink, but it's fine. Okay. This is where we cast Mimic Tear. That was rough, but it was a good. We got to like 50% HP, so it was getting better. We'll try one more time, then I'm going to upgrade the tiers. Or yeah, I'm gonna like do the thing that upgrade the tiers. I'm gonna get to 10 because it's at 8 right now. Oh. That's my bad. Oh, we got him. Okay. Oh, let's see if we could jump it. know, does it have lifesteal? Have I not been noticing the whole time that I'm having lifesteal? Because I thought it was lower health than that. Okay, we're gonna go level up the Mimic tier, because I think if I do that, it honestly might be okay. Mainly it's because if it takes a certain amount. They've changed how the tiers work. They need to do a particular amount of damage before the boss aggroes onto them. So by upgrading the Mimic tier, I should do more damage to the boss, which means the aggro onto the boss will be higher to the tier than me, which allows me to do more damage. So I'm gonna stop the recording and I'll get all the ash fragments at this time. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back once again, and I wanted to show you what I've done. A few changes I've made. So first things first, actually finally went back and finally increased my flask amount by the maximum. Before I actually only had up to plus 10 per flask, and now it's plus 12 because I missed 2 surges in the Atlas Plateau during my main playthrough. I've also maxed this to maximum level, which is plus 10. There's 50 Scattered Tree Fragments, 25 Revered Spirit Ash Fragments. I got the last 7 I needed. And that's about it. We're gonna remove this. Honestly, we're gonna remove this. I don't even need that. I'll just have these 2. And with that in mind, I'm hoping we can actually defeat this guy now. We'll do, it's been a little bit since I've played because I had dinner as well, and I've had a little bit to drink, so we'll test it without the Great Rune, but if we get it first try, I mean, that would be amazing. I don't think, well, first try since I've maxed everything. I don't think I will because, again, I've had a bit to drink and I took a bit of a break, but we'll see how it goes. Well, nope. Okay. Right, I gotta wait. Come from? Where does he come from? I'm pretty pretty sure I'm out of fragments. Oh, darn it. I thought I was aggroed on Mimic Tier. The Mimic Tier could... Okay, it's completely doable now. Mimic Tier already almost got him down, too. That's my bad. Okay, I have faith that we can win this one. Now that we've got everything upgraded. Mimic Tier. Let's go. Twice. That's not bad. Yeah, we got him. It's on me. Gotta wait. I don't have stamina for this. Got him. Oh my gosh. We did it. God slain. Remembrance of a god and a lord. Oh shit, we did it. Let us go together. Touch memory.
Lord brother. I'm going to be a god.
That was Mikola.
If we honor our part of the vow,
No. I didn't realize Radon was Melania's, I guess, and yeah, Melania's brother.
I'll make the world a gentler place.
So I am sorry you guys don't get to see my reaction to this. I cannot fight Radon with my VTuber model. Circlet of Light. Oh. Okay, now that we've done that though, I will turn on my VTuber model again. Give me a quick well, give me a minute. Anyways, the lag is back because the model's back, but I think it's fine. Oh, I can't go up there. Okay, well. I guess maybe just teleport here? Oh, you know what? We go back to where the dancing lion was, surely. We'll level up. I think I have maybe 2 levels. But I'm content with my run. These are my final stats, by the way, for the boss. If you want to see 60, 50, 40, 10, 20, 77. The hat makes it 80, so 194 is like the perfect level for the build I've gone for. If you're trying to do a mage build, that's quite high, but I did not farm like really at all. I think I farmed for like 40,000 runes, but if I didn't die, maybe 60,000, but if I didn't die when I had like 184,000 or 200,000, I wouldn't have had to do that farming. So it's just, but yeah, so I never really farmed that much. Even then, like the farming I did was, I said, if you just go to the Erdtree and kill like the guys there, I got like, each run I did was like 20,000 runes, and it took like a minute, so it was like 3 minutes of farming, I think. But anyways, this is still a soft cap. I guess I'll just go up to, I don't know. Endurance at 40 was quite nice, by the way. See, 40 is the soft cap for endurance, actually, and 60 is the soft cap for mind. So, actually, I'm glad I hit the soft cap for this, and intelligence as well, which is, I guess, nice. We'll just go 2 levels into Dex. But yeah, I think my build was overall pretty good. Oh, Ansbach is here. We didn't summon him in at all. It was gonna make him too much HP if we did. I can show you my... Oh. Oh, here's the site of grace. I didn't even see it. So this area is super unoptimized. I thought it was just Radon, but no, it's just this area is unoptimized. Oh, did I... Oh. Tholia's hidden needle, Tholia's mask, Tholia's garb, Tholia's gloves, trousers. Oh, he just died. I guess they all just died trying to fight Radon. Wise Man's Mask, Ansbach Entire, Ansbach... Ooh, and his lance. Fury's Blade of Ansbach. Oh, that's a cool one, though. The incantation. Here it is. Incantation of Ansbach, Pure Blood Knight. Produces a blood flame blade from the side of the hand, then lunges at enemy to cleave through them. Charged to increase the number of slashes. Markedly different from the finessed swordplay of the Dynast. This is an aggressive last resort of an incantation that gave rise to Ansbach's fearsome reputation. 19 of Faith, 27 Arcane to cast. So yeah, the reason why it's also blood like this, because remember, he served Moog. So all his spells are based off blood, because that's what Moog is. He's the blood dude. And this is in a needle. It's actually a fist. Causes internal sleep buildup. I don't even know what that means. What does it? The difference between eternal sleep normally means death, but it's not death blight. It's interesting when it says here, eternal sleep. That's why I said eternal sleep means death, but maybe it just means sleep. And here's his weapon. The signature weapon of the Pureblood Knight Ansbach. Viciously keen and slender scythe made for combat. The Ascedian edge relies not only upon trickery to fulfill its violent purpose. Through skill alone, the wielder can rip and rend through foes, sowing blossoms of red upon the battlefield. Unique skill, dynastic sickle play. A finessed evasive skill that creates space to maneuver. Inputs dictate direction of the backstep. Pull out with strong attack to perform an advancing upward slash. Press strong attack again and bring weapon down. Oh, that sounds cool. Here, concealed weapon used by Theolier, of a design generally favored by poison wielders from dark and subtle purposes. Like Saint Trina, who blossomed in the deep purple garden, a rich poison is secreted from within, which sends its victims into an eternal sleep. Unique skill, Sleep Evermore. Pierces the enemy deeply with a poison-coated needle that delivers eternal sleep. The follow-up strike lands upon a foe who's already in a state of slumber or eternal sleep. It will deal significant damage. Well, it can't be eternal sleep if the enemy can wake up, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we already looked at the stairs. I don't think we can climb it. We can't use the horsey. So what's the statue here? I guess it's just the walls. Anyways, yeah, we can't go up this way at this point. So we'll just go to the only place left that I know we can go, which is the Theater of the Divine Beast. We'll see. I'm assuming there should be like an actual ending, unless that was the end. It was that memory. It could have, that is possible that the memory there was the actual end. And I'll show over, I mean, all my build. I think if you were struggling with Radahn yourself, and if you watch any of my playthrough, all the other bosses I've had no problem with my base build, but I had to change for Radahn mainly because there's literally no opportunity to cast charged spells again, like channeled spells against them, which includes like the moon attacks, and which is the main one I'm doing, and the laser beam. Like he just moves around too much. So I watched someone on YouTube and they were using this Comet build with Ludsat's staff, which is why I grabbed it. And yeah, so that's why I decided to try it. It looks like the entrance is not blocked anymore. Okay, let's go see. I don't know, this is the final area. Radahn was the final boss. So I was just curious to see what's this way. Oh, it's up. Okay. Take me up. We defeat it. Is this where Mikola is? Oh. Mikola. Oh, no. Okay. I don't want to just end it after beating Radahn. Is that really it? Like, am I missing something? Okay. I looked it up, and that was the end. Literally, there's nothing else. I thought there'd be a cutscene. I thought there'd be... I guess we technically got a memory cutscene, but I thought there'd be, you know, something else after this, but there's not. So... I'm gonna give my thoughts not in the normal screen, because, well, I guess I can just give it here if you really... I'm not... As long as I don't move around that much, we'll just stand still. Thoughts on the DLC? Actually, I'm fine. I'll throw... actually, before I do, I'll show you my build if anyone wants to copy it. I was 194, as I said, with 2 less points in dexterity. These are all my stats. My head over this way, I guess, if you want to see that. The defense damage negation. Immunities, I don't think it's really important that, because it's based off your gear. This is my equipment. Lusat's Glintstone Staff plus 10. Queen Renala's hat. This is just... The hat is the only thing that's important. Everything else is, like, just for decoration. These don't do anything. The hat gives plus 3 intelligence. So you could put something on else that gives plus 3 intelligence here if you want to do something else. Or you can even choose like armor pieces to make it a bit easier, like restore HP when low, something like that. To be this, I've had Radagon's icon on the whole time. I got this for over half this playthrough. I was using the 4% one before. For Radon himself, I used the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2, because he does so much physical damage, and remember all the gravity spells count as physical damage. So even when he throws the meteorites at you and he like pulls you in with the gravity, that's all physical damage. So this is like honestly pretty much needed on any build that you go against him. And then this is just uh boosts my max HP. I got the Crimson Amber Medallion +3. So yeah, that was my build for this particular boss. Otherwise, my build before was, if you remember, instead of this staff, I used the staff, the Carrion Regal Scepter +10. This staff's technically actually better, as you can see, the sorcery scaling is higher by 40. But this boosts full moon sorceries, which I was using Ronaldo's Dark Moon spell a lot, so that's why this one's actually might be better than this one for the moon spell, but for all the other ones, this is better. This just costs more FP to cast, so you might need to take more FP potions if you use this one for your full playthrough. I don't know. This one I only needed 3 to 5, depending on which boss and what are the enemies were, and that was it. That was really the only difference I used. Spells wise, I mean, you can see I have Comet, Stars of Ruin. I didn't use Stars of Ruin the entire boss fight, I just used Comet. So, yeah. And you can see that in the background. The actual spells I used were Pebble. I mean, I'm sure you've seen... Okay, not Night Shard, sorry. Night Comet. Laurel's Mastery. You can use I used this one for the longest time until I got the Erdtree. Loretta gives you this one instead of just this one. I used Ronnie's Dark Moon and Comet Azure, and then Rock Sling. And last but not least, which I didn't really use that much, Terra Magica. That was my main spells. My spell slots, if you're wondering as well. Anyways, thoughts on the DLC. Overall, it was actually pretty much like a full game. I'm surprised how big it was. Because when I was playing it around like, I don't know, 7 hours, I was like, oh, surely I only have like 5 hours left. And that is definitely not the case. Like, as you won't have seen by this time because I've recorded these a bunch in advance. But this is actually part 10. And again, I do about 2 hours per part. I think I had one part that was only 1.5 hours. But in the grand scheme of things, it was about 2 hours per part. And so that means it's about 20 hours for me. Radon took me about 2.5 hours, I think, to beat. And I'm talking about my overall thoughts of the game right now. And Radon, in my opinion, the second stage is kind of dumb. The first stage, I think, is actually honestly pretty fair, other than the one that he sucks you in. I think you might be able to dodge it, but I think the timing's very difficult for that one. And you probably need to have your stamina capped, or like at the soft cap like I did. 40 is the soft cap, because you only get +1 stamina after 40, so it's not really worth going higher than 40. And the second stage, his move that he kept spamming, the lion, like, dash at you, I think that move was bullshit. Like, maybe I'm the only one who feels like that way. And the one that he goes in the air, like, I know it's only a small radius, well, quote-unquote small radius, but I feel like at the start of stages, there's no way to actually dodge it. Like, I feel like I time my roll perfectly, and I'd still get hit by it, so you pretty much have to not be in that circle. Maybe you can run out of it if you start running immediately, but from the way I played it, I summon during the second phase, because the first phase the timing is just too hard. You can do it, but generally you will get hit by his, like, meteorite dashing thing, so that's why I summoned it during the second phase as well. Also saves your Mimic Tier a bit of HP. from the first phase, because the first phase isn't that difficult overall. And I wish there was a little bit more playstyles you can do for the Radon fight. As I said, I liked using my moon attacks, like the long channel. I say it was about 2.5 seconds to channel the moon, even with the reduced castings, or like, yeah, reduced casting time one, the Radicon's icon that I've been using the whole game. And was just still impossible to do that. I got my dexterity up to like 20, which my understanding it's about like 5% casting reduced per every 20 levels up to like 80, and then again 80 is the soft cap for the, I'll call it the damage stats, as in like, you know, strength, dex, int, faith, arcane. So that's 80, it's even less than that. So it's about 20 or 5% per every 20 up to like 80, then that will give you like 20% faster casting from what I remember, from what I've heard. So I had like an extra like 5% reduce, plus my charm gives me 8% reduce. I tried using the charm that you get from the DLC, the Beloved Stardust, but you take increased damage is the issue, and I'm not good enough to not have this increased damage. Is probably 10% if I had to guess. I don't. I'm sure the numbers are on the Wikipedia, or like some Wikipedia that tells you what it is, but they're not in game, which sucks. I wish they actually just told you what the numbers were in game. So, yeah, I wish I could use the hand. The main thing of the DLC is I really wish I could have used something from the DLC that was like a new sorcery, a new, like anything. I just felt like they all sucked. Like how am I supposed to use Ronala's moon attack against this boss? Like, you can't. How about the gravity spell one that I get? No, it's a charge time one as well, so it's not gonna, it have to be like pretty close to him to cast it. Like, I can't just go like, you know, I can't just go like this and cast it. I have to actually like hold down and charge it. And then the finger ones, like, they don't do enough damage, and then it's even a faster, like, this is pretty fast, right? But the nail one's even like longer to cast too. And so it's just, that even sucks as well. A video I watched was like, oh, the nail ones are actually good, and I tried them, and I'm like, it's just slower version of the pebble. And it doesn't do as much damage. Well, maybe it does the same damage, but it just has a slower casting time, so why would I want to use it? Because cast time is such a big thing that you need to worry about in sorcery. The reason why I always use summons, because without summons, I can't use any of the cool looking spells. Like, I'm stuck using frickin' Comet the whole game. Or Night Comet. But with summons, I can actually show you some like of the cool spells. So alright, my mouth's dry. I said I had some alcohol before here, and alcohol makes your mouth dry. Because obviously it's, anyways, not there's no hydration in alcohol. It dehydrates you. Excuse me, sorry. And so I was disappointed in the lack of sorcery. Like, viable, I'll rephrase it, viable sorcery upgrades. Like, there were new sorceries, and I said I really liked the Renala's attack. Was it viable ever? No, it wasn't. The other one I had, let's see, we can look at it here. It was this one we got new. Gravitational missile fires a bolt of gravity. No, this one was it. This one, blade of stone, summon rock blades from the earth. I think it was, right? Not viable at all. This one, tried it. It's a horse pebble. This is basically supposed to be like the, no, which one? No, it's supposed to kind of be like, I think, glintstone arc kind of, but I never really used glintstone arc. There was like, in my opinion, there was not much use for it. This one is probably fine. This is to absorb other people's spells. This is probably a good PvP spell, not really PvE. I tried this one, way too slow cast time again. A lot of these issues with the cast time on them are just so bad. As someone who's, like, again, been playing through the casting rings and Spectral Light, this is what I wanted to try, but I have to respec my build for the final boss, so I didn't really get to try it, unfortunately. So these like int faith ones is what I wanted to try. Like I have no idea how good these ones are. Bleeding microcosm. I could try this one. You want to see what this one looks like? Let's see. Oh. But like imagine casting that against a boss. You're like fighting the boss and you're like this. That was a channel one, but this is the non-channel version. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, like almost 3 Mississippi to cast. Ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There you go. I could dodge after 2 Mississippi. So yeah, 2 second channel time as well. Like same with this one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Oh, about 3 seconds to cast that one. Using Mississippi's as my my things. So as you can see, it's like all the cool looking spells have this really long cast time, making them completely unviable if you're not using summons. If you're doing a non-summon build, you're stuck to Comet the whole game. Like I'm sorry, or Night Comet. Those are like, or Rock Sling. Those are your only options. So I wanted to show you, make it easier for me as well as use the cool spells. I want to use the spells that look cool. I'm playing like a wizard, right? Like I don't want to use these boring, oh, I shoot like a light beam at you. So in terms of DLC sorcery content, I'm giving it like a C. Or I'll give it a D. It's the reason why I say it's passing is at least they put like I'd probably say like 10 new. I'm saying 10 pure int sorceries probably. I know they added a bunch of int faith sorceries, like probably like 5 to 10 of those, and then of course incantations. In terms of sorceries, I think they added about 10 int ones, and unfortunately they are all not good in terms of viability for in terms of cast time. So against like really any boss, and Rodolfo's what I said is the one I wanted to use the most because it looks so cool, but you have to be on top of the boss, and even when I tried it against Mesmer, like I was standing maybe like, I don't know, 2 meters away from him, but that was considered too far, so I missed both attacks I did of it, and you're interrupted in the air so much anyway, like if he hits you at all, you're just gonna fall down. So maybe it's because of the armor I was wearing that made that easy for me to knock out of the air, but it just felt like it was completely unviable. Now, in terms of the other bosses, other than Radon, because I feel like I've already shared my complaints, which is like the first phase is actually fine once you learn how to like deal with it. Second phase, the lion dashing attack was bullshit, but everything else I think was okay. And even the ring around you was kind of bullshit, but it was okay because it only happened once, maybe twice in a fight. The other fights that we this episode that you guys will see, I would have done what's his name, the Lord of Frenzied Flame dude, or the guy who apparently tried to be the Lord but failed because he was too weak. I beat him first try. Maybe it wasn't that hard for me. Maybe it's because this is the latest boss I've done. Like I was at 17 Erdtree fragments and 8 ash, like the spirit ash fragments. So I was almost max build. That's why it was probably easy. This boss right here, the centipede one, took me a few attempts. I thought I thought the boss was honestly fine. Scarra was a little unfortunate, but just don't get hit, smile. There's several Mesmers in here. Mesmer I thought was pretty hard. I think that took me like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So it wasn't the worst. Like even Gaius took me longer. Gaius took me like an hour to beat. Well, actually Mesmer probably only took me half an hour to beat now that I think about it. Yeah, there's another Rust Gold Hippo in here. It was fine. You unfortunately reused the Gold Hippo a whole bunch of times. I thought like there was a boss Gold Hippo like right out here, right where my cursor is right here, the circle. It was not hard at all. The one in here was a pain because it immediately dash at you. There's like no time for you to set up. Well, the one outside, you have time to set up while it doesn't see you. And there's another Gold Hippo I killed You guys didn't see it because I was farming it. The Scadu tree fragments. There was 3 gold hippos that dropped Scadu tree fragments. One was here in the, where is it? The Charon's hidden grave. This right where my cursor is, and 2 of them. Where is it? Where's Bonnie Village? Yeah, right here. 2 of them were in this area down here, by the Recluse's River downstream. You just hop down from here, and then they're in here. This the circle area right here. And those ones are super easy. Yeah, again, what I just did is I just laser beam them from when they didn't see me. By the time they'd reach me, they'd die. They didn't even reach me, to be honest. They died before they even could reach me to attack me. So that one was easy. Those ones, like, honestly pretty easy. The Lion Dance guy, honestly, his move set was too chaotic for me, so I spawned Freya, and the fight became really easy. Yeah, the other fight that we did this one, honestly forgot, was about Letta and her, like, her group with Freya, Moore, and what's the other guy's name? They're not here anymore. What's his name? I don't know why I can't think of his name. But anyways, that guy. And surprise, Ansbach and Tholier were on my side. Well, Tholier is on my side, I understand. I never actually did Ansbach's quest. That's probably why I didn't understand. But, well, I guess we did a little bit of Ansbach's quest, because he was trying to figure out why they wanted to resurrect Moog to become his, like, vessel. Yeah, so we did a little bit of that, and we did all of Thiolier's quest line, actually. And his quest line actually ended up with saying, St. Train is saying, please don't let Mikola go through with this. So that's why he was on our side. So that makes sense from his quest line. So maybe Ansbach's quest had something with, like, trying to friend Moog becoming a puppet, and ended up being Radon instead of Moog. And so he was just, I don't know, paying a favor or something. I don't know. I wish I looked at more of Ansbach's quest to see the rest of it. But I understand Letta was just, again, on Mikola's side. For some reason, I thought Mikola was a dude the whole time. So when I saw the girl, I was like, who the hell is this? And it's like, oh, that's Mikola. It's like, what? I thought Mikola was, like, a man. It threw me off anyway. That doesn't matter. Obviously, I was just very confused. And oh yeah, the mother hands, the frame rate was just bad. Overall, I will say most of the area was honestly fine, but mainly the boss areas is where the frame rate was the worst, ironically. Like Radon's boss arena, where we are at now, frame rate's super bad here. Frame rate, it was a bit bad in the Abyss area. I'm sure I complained about it wherever the frame was really bad. The Fingers boss here, the frame rate was atrocious. So, definitely some optimization issues with some of the areas. The open world areas were overall fine. I think there was a couple that weren't optimized. I understand that most of that is probably on my end, not the game's end. My PC is, or my CPU is a below average CPU for the current age. It's a i5 10th gen CPU, so it's not that great from my understanding. I could definitely have a better CPU, and I'm also recording the game as well as using my VTuber model, which both are CPU intensive, so it's also on my end for that for sure. As soon as I turn off my VTuber model, the frame rate issue is not noticeable, or like not nearly as noticeable for sure. So I don't know how many people will be playing this game using a VTuber model, probably a few thousand people. So maybe they'd have the same experience, but again, maybe not with such a low CPU. So my complaints are more, I think, my end than the game's end for that. But I still would wish that it was a bit optimized better. Regardless, even if it's like a bit lower end. But again, I am running a bunch of things, so you can say that's on me, not the game. Some of the bosses overall, like obviously the main bosses weren't repeated, which was nice. Some of the overworld bosses, or like the cave bosses were repeated. I think we beat the Death Knight. Actually, I didn't show you that, but we get the Crimson Charms 3. In order to get it, you have to go... Where is it? Get to this cave, the Fog Rift Catacombs. You go from Castlefront and just go north. Yeah, this boss was the Death Knight, which we already beat in a previous catacomb. I was a little disappointed at that fact. And some of the overworld bosses, like the boss down here was the Demi-Human Queen, Mariga, or whatever. We beat her in the main game. The bunch... Oh yeah, and there was the... What is it called? I can't think what it's called. Anyways, one of them is also just repeated. It's like the dragon thing, but it's not the dragon. Anyways, it's just annoying. We beat it, and that was like repeated. So yeah, there's a few repeated enemies, but I think overall was fine. The instant death mechanic thing was kind of... I feel really bad for people who didn't like use like the stealth armor set. You don't need to, but it made it life super easy. I did die once because I got spotted in a bush because he walked right in front of the bush and saw me, which is my fault. I could have moved back away from the bush, did not get spotted. And even then, I think sometimes they did spot me, but as soon as I like ran around a corner with the stealth armor on, they couldn't follow me anymore, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, the map, very big. I didn't... People were saying like how the map is like filled more compared to like, here's the map of the base game, right? And there's also all these underground areas too. And then here's the map of the DLC. What people mean by like it was filled more is actually like there's a lot more layers. And what I mean by that is like onions have layers. Like here, right? You might think, oh, this is just one area here, but no, there's actually two areas here. There's the Cerulean coast, which is the bottom layers with all the blue flowers, and then right above it is the Chaos Sitting Graves, which is all the red flowers on top. The blue here is the waterways, obviously. And then even right above that is the area that you start off with. So there's a lot of like height differences in the game, and I really like how they utilized height to differentiate areas. It is a little bit hard to tell on the map though. Like this area here, like this is the abyss that's underneath the dragon pit area. So I did like the utilization of layers, I call it, here. And then even, where is it? Yeah, here you can go underneath this right here, and this takes you to over here. Or it's like up this way to this way, right? So there's a lot of different layers, and I like that. Overall, the bosses, I think we're fine. Other than I said, Radon's second phase having that one move, I think was just again bullshit. And I think the Lion Dancer was kind of a bit... Maybe I'd have to look at him more because I only fought him really 3 times. And the first 2 times I just felt like it was just too chaotic, but maybe if I tried a little bit more, I wouldn't have felt that way as badly as the first 2 times I did. Every other boss fight I felt was like, honestly, like fair enough. Again, I'm playing a mage build using summons, and I wanted to use fancy mage spells, not boring comet. So from that stance, you could say I was playing the game in luxury. Radon, there's no way you can cast fancy spells. You're stuck with comet, or Night Comet, or Pebble, or something. I wouldn't use Pebble against the boss, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you can, but... And I wouldn't use Rock Sling, I mean, you also could, but he's... Radon, the reason why you use Rock Sling is because you want to, like, get the enemy to stagger, but Radon is so sturdy himself, like, his... If you don't know, his armor is considered, like, the best armor in the game, if you get it. Or at least it was when I was playing, and because it's... gives you, like, a lot of, like, resistances and, like, again, like, poise, I think it is. So it's like, very hard to knock him over, and the reason why I use Rock Sling is so you can break them, so you can attack them more. So, but I guess Radon is not even worth it because he's so sturdy. Oh yeah, I will, before we go, I actually... Okay. We have optimization issues, I think the game... Oh. the game might have crashed on me here. Anyways, I wanted to show you what Radon, this great rune we got, the God and a Lord great rune. Still have game audio, so we'll see. We'll see if the game actually truly crashed. It probably did though, based off it's not loading anymore. What else? Music I thought was fine. To me, I still like the Regal Spirit Ancestral, the Deer boss. That music track's still my favorite one. Music really didn't stand out to me overall. I think that, well, I think I maybe pointed out one in the two areas of the game, but nothing like, it didn't like truly stand out to me as amazing. But again, I don't think I think the Elden Ring soundtrack is like, probably, most of the time I don't have any complaints about soundtracks. I always say that like they're good, but like for me, I wouldn't say like they're that memorable other than a couple songs. But I don't think the DLC had that many memorable songs. The game definitely crashed. Yeah, okay, that is fine. Um, but yeah, I did like the fight that we fight Letta because obviously we're with the Erdtree, because we want to become Elden Lord. So so she's bad though as betraying Mikola. Because obviously Mikola wants to become Elden Lord, and like that's her technically, it is her place to become Elden Lord because she's Queen Marika's daughter, right? And then the lore, obviously, it's the kids that, I mean, even like generally king queen stuff. Generally, it's the firstborn. Well, for the longest time in history, is always like the first son that was born that would become king. But they like, even like later in history, I think it was just the firstborn become king or queen. And I don't know who the firstborn of America's kids were. There's a lot of them, obviously. We had Ronnie, Melania, Mikola, Radon, I guess. I she had a lot of kids. So I don't know who is the firstborn or who's the right to the throne. When we became Elden Lord, we gave Ronnie the throne. That's the ending I chose. We basically we I guess we marry Ronnie and we and she is the or Elden Lord, and I guess she's also the queen of the new lands. So that were her husband or wife, I guess in this case, from this playthrough. Um, what else to say? But yeah, for a DLC, it is priced like above average for most compared to most DLCs I've seen, because it is like for me it was like 53 Canadian, so I think that's a 40 American. So it might be like a 40 American. That's quite a lot, but it is, I'd say, like 20 hours, maybe even 25 hours of gameplay. I'd say 20 hours and then 5 hours of it is spent learning boss fights. That's the reality. And so if you think about $20, if you spend $40 and American, and you get 20 hours of gameplay, so that's $2 American an hour of entertainment value, which is a pretty good deal to be honest. So I would like, for a price point, I honestly think it's good. Even if you want to wait for it on sale, it's fine too, of course. I think there's, and especially if you want to replay the game, if you want to do different build, because there's a lot of replay with Elden Ring. You can fight bosses in many different ways, and with the DLC, one of the good things about it, which I didn't really showcase, is there's a lot new build types. I showed a few of it, like there's new fist weapons that I said, there's like martial arts weapons. Like I said, like hand to hand combat, they call it. I think we got one weapon type for that. I think the game crashed as I've been trying to open it again. Um, I'm just gonna check Task Manager. I think it's frozen. I guess I just won't open it again. The game's crashed. I'll make sure it works fine after. And yeah, I'm overall for me though. If you want to give my rating of the DLC, I would still say it's in. I mean, I'll say it's an 8 out of 10. I know many people say like it was a 10 out of 10, amazing. For me, a 10 out of 10 game is something that I go to bed and I dream of, and I want to, when I wake up, I want to immediately go and play the game again. And Elden Ring in general has not been that game for me. Even as I said, I took a break from the game because I was like so sick and tired of the game, playing the game for a second time. Elden Ring is just, I guess, not my type of game. I don't like games that are super hard to play generally, and overall, I generally prefer games that have a more like like okay. When I say like, if you think like generally people say like a good story is something that's written, spoken, not told. I think that's the expression. And that's what this game does. Like, there's not much like people telling you what's going on. The environment is more like what tells you what's going on. And generally in games, I prefer more of a mix rather than obviously one. And of course, I don't want to be directly told the story. I do want to have like inferences in the game, but I like having a little bit more speaking than what Elden Ring has as well. And also, I prefer games that have really like strong character development, and of course since the main character that we play doesn't talk at all, so we don't really have any character development. And we fight like these bosses that we meet one time, and it's really hard to gauge character development overall for most of the characters, not all the characters. Like, I think Ronnie had some decent character development, but even then it was like not really. Unless I'm totally misunderstood the story with that. And of course, with a game like Elden Ring, in my opinion, you generally have to find someone who's spent hours, if not days, researching the game to write a lore thing, so you can actually grasp the lore of the game to truly understand it. Um, so yeah, and then the reason why I'm also talking on points that a little bit of performance issues, but I said it more mainly on my end. And I thought the Radon fight, like, it was. I've heard some people claim that the Radon end fight was actually is that I kind of repeating myself. I do apologize. Is the hardest FromSoft boss ever made they've ever done, which I can't say so because I haven't played any of the other FromSoft games. I do want to play Sekiro. I did buy it a while ago, so it is on my playlist. But I want to play the Souls games first and then play Sekiro. Maybe that's a bad idea. I might need to get some feedback from some friends on if I should play Sekiro like close to Dark Souls or if I should play it like far away. I also have never played Bloodborne. It's another game I would like to play. The Souls games, I'm just waiting for them to go on sale again, which they have not gone on sale for a while. I may look up for like used copies maybe online if there's something cheaper. I don't know. Not that you guys care. Anyways, so yeah, everything else is in the game. The environment's great, very pretty still. The artistic style is great. I like how there's a bunch of new gear in the game. I like how they changed the dungeons that most some of them even had like dungeons that led to new areas, which was very cool. There was like two or three of them that did that, and the dungeons actually not like you have to go back to the beginning to meet the boss again. They actually let you just go all the way to the bottom and to see the boss. I thought it was good too. So yeah, I think there's a overall the DLC was great. I did actually like the upgrade system, even though a lot of people complained about it. But in my opinion, they had to have some type of upgrade system, unless they're just gonna leave it at levels, which they can't because there's so many people who are probably playing the DLC after like new game plus 10, new game plus 20, and it's like, how do you balance someone who's not even on new game plus like me? I was just on the base version versus someone who's new game plus 10 who's level 500. Like, you can't. Maybe 500 is an exaggeration a bit there. Maybe they're like, I don't know how high of level you'd be at new game plus 10, but the point is you would be probably way too over leveled, so that's why they had to do a separate system. So I completely understand that change, and I think that's completely fair. So yeah, but yeah, I wanted to say the next big game I'll be playing for AAA is Red Dead Redemption 2. The reason why I'm playing it now is because it's my summer game. It's the game I like to play every summer as the AAA. Well, I like to play it every summer, and since I'm doing like an indie AAA, it's perfect for the AAA title anyway. reason why I played every summer is because it's my favorite game of all time. I really enjoy the story. The character development I think is next. I only think the only game I think that has similar character development is Baldur's Gate 3, which I do want to play on the channel eventually. But the story and character development for Red Dead 2 is amazing. Like, if you've never played it, I highly recommend you play it before watching me play it on the channel. But of course, if you aren't into those type of games or you can't afford it, then I hope you'll experience the journey for me. I'll play it as if I've not played it before. I won't spoil anything that happens, so you can go in completely blind yourself. And then, so yeah, I just wanted to announce that at the end of this video. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing Hi-Fi Rush. I think is the next game I'm gonna play. Otherwise, it's gonna be Limbo for indie games. I'm talking about. I want to do the Limbo, Inside, and then Cocoon, because those are all made by the same developer, or at least several of the same developers in that team. I don't know exactly the specifics about that, at least not right now, because I have Game Pass, and my Game Pass expires in a few weeks, so I want to get all the Game Pass games completed before I run out of Game Pass, so that's why those are the games we'll be playing next. And even if some of them aren't considered like highly rated, Inside and Limbo are. Cocoon won a bunch of awards, but I haven't seen it considered like a top indie game. So, but and even like Hi-Fi Rush rated really well, but again, it's not considered a top indie game, so that's why it's like kind of not what the channel theme's going for. But it's a game that it's still highly rated, so I think it's fair to play. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts on the last couple bosses we fought in this episode. I know this episode's gonna be quite long because I do my rambling, which looks like it was about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes long. And then, of course, all the boss fight stuff I'll have to trim out. This episode's gonna take me a while to edit. Doesn't matter. None of you guys care. Anyways, let me know what your guys' thoughts on the bosses and specifically the whole DLC as a whole. What you thought about the ending? I thought the ending was very anticlimactic as well. I was very disappointed. I was hoping for something kind of cooler than what Mikla said, because to be honest, we kind of knew already what Mikla said before she even said it, so it wasn't like we learned new information. Very sad. So yeah, I hope to see you at the Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Otherwise, hope to see you at an indie game playthrough or even a different AAA game.